How's it going, monkeys fighting robots nation? Matt Sardo here, and we have to talk about Absolute Wonder Woman #1. Boom, ba, ba. Hi, so I really want to make sure that I talk about all the first issues in the Absolute Universe from DC Comics, but I think it's important. I mean, like, this is a relaunch of a reinterpretation of interpretations. And, like, we're talking about Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, the Martian Manhunter. What is going on in this world when you have Absolute Martian Manhunter? I have no clue what's going on. Absolute Wonder Woman. Kelly Thompson is the writer on this. Hayden Sherman, artist. Jordie Bellaire, colorist. And Becca Carey is the letterwork on this. If I'm comparing the two, which I really don't want to compare, but Absolute Batman is like a mega blockbuster film. And Absolute Wonder Woman has more of an indie flair to it. From like perspective, artwork, story, where like Batman just comes out, guns blazing, and you kind of like slowly reveal like what's going on in the world as the action unfolds. There's something going on in Absolute Wonder Woman, and it's beautiful. The book is Hayden's work is amazing. Again, just has a different flair than what I would say is traditional Big Two work. If that makes sense. It's clean and it's beautiful, and you know, Jordie's colors are blazing. This is in hell, which we already knew. I'm not spoiling anything for you. It's a little bit slower paced, even though there's demons running around in the world, but it also works really well for this like mystery. And there are 3 pages in here. Actually, there's 6 pages, 3 splash pages that help convey the passage of time and help convey a mother's love for her child and help convey a child growing up from adolescent to teenager to adult. We still don't know how old she is in this, but they're gods, so they could be, young but still be 100 plus years old. I have no clue how gods work these days. But those 3 splash pages are so beautiful, and they're 4 thin panels per page, and it's a 2-page spread. I wish I could share these for you, but they didn't send me these pages. And just looking at them from afar and close up, and like the different colors and what they highlight, like it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. The artwork is amazing. The storytelling of it is amazing. And then how Jordie colors the book is rock star beautiful. And I will always enjoy her work. And the fact that it like takes place in this like demon world, hell world, you have this chance to kind of like, I don't know, you have range for like what colors you can use and go from there. But there is like a nice earthy red tone to the book, and you can tell from like the cover where we're going with it, like right away, like that sunset, Wonder Woman's colors, and then Pegasus is all bones and scary, but there's this like earthy red tones to the book, and it stays that way. I do like the way that the book opens up with lots of like blues and sky and all that, because then it transitions to, again, this earthy red tone. And it's almost like what happens in the book where things start off nice and then they turn. And I guess it's about returning to that blue sky, maybe. I don't know, me reading into it a little bit. But this book definitely left me wanting more. I got done with it and I was like, oh, that's it. So I don't know if they didn't give me enough, or I left and I got enough, but I was like, I really need to figure out what's going on in the rest of this book. It's a fine line, and like to thread the needle to like hook the reader by not giving enough, but also like introducing enough to like want them to kind of keep flipping the page. It's always tough. And that's why I like looking at first issues of comic books, because this is a huge thing where you're trying to get a reader to grab a book off the shelf and then commit to it for X amount of issues. And this is like a five issue story, the first arc. And I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm not, again, Absolute Batman blockbuster. This is more of like an indie horror film kind of thing. And it's not very like, there are elements in this book that you would attach to a horror film, but it's not a scary book. And it's not like overly grotesque. So I'm trying, again, I'm in the middle on this book because there's a lot of good things, but I also don't know how to explain those things to you. Where I'm like, it's kind of a horror book. Well, it's kind of super, I don't know. I'm really torn up here. And I had to really, after reading this, like sit for a minute and just look through the pages and kind of see what inspired me to kind of continue the conversation with you. There are some amazing panels in this, non-traditional panels where things are explained that I really, truly enjoy. And I think that's where I am. Like, I think the more I look at this book, the more I'm going to like look at the minute details, and I'm going to find more in each page. And I'm going to grow to like love this book because there are some like wicked transitions and wicked panel balance and color balance that's going on here that I really do enjoy. And there's a current storyline, and then there's a past storyline, and how those converge into one is going to be interesting. Another story element that I'm really interested to see how Kelly, threads the needle and creates the universe that we have here. And then once these characters start mingling with other characters of the Ultimate Universe, that'll have ultimate, the Absolute Universe, that will be more interesting as well. Did you read Absolute Wonder Woman #1? Comment below and let me know your thoughts and what you think, where you think this story is going to go. All right, guys, take care.